We are live. Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
So happy to be here. Guys, we are at the London Times showroom today. I'm really excited. It's a beautiful day outside.
Yes.
It's so nice in New York. And so we're just going to have a great chat about some fashion, some summer stuff, and bring you some great questions about London Times and about style and some great stuff.
All great things.
It's gonna be super fun. Okay, cool. So I'm here with Laura. She is the brand rep for London Times.
Hello.
And I'm Lisa from Gwynnie, your host. And so the first questions that we have for you are about London Times specifically.
Okay.
So how would you describe the London Times aesthetic for somebody who's maybe not familiar?
London Times, definitely, we're a dress brand with a very modern aesthetic. We're very heavily print driven, as you can see behind me. We design all of our own prints in-house. Everything you see here is exclusive, and it's all pretty much designed on the other side of that wall. So it really all happens right here under one roof. The brand is very trend driven. The customer is very aware of trends. We want to deliver her kind of the most updated fashion in silhouettes that she knows, or sort of try to branch her out a little bit and give her a little bit of an update. So yeah.
Awesome. And that kind of goes a little bit into the next question about the London Times woman. What kind of attitude does wearing London Times convey?
She's definitely a confident woman. She knows who she is. She knows what she likes. She knows what looks good on her. And the London Times woman is really a range of ages, all different sizes, shapes. If you had to ask me to draw a picture of a London Times woman, there are many different ways I could go.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So what do you see are the most popular London Times styles this season, and why do you think they're so popular?
We've had a really great season with shift dresses. They're easy. They have many different end uses. You can throw it over a pair of leggings. You can pair it with a little pair of heels. It's not too tight to the body, so when it's 105 degrees in the middle of the summer and you're on the subway, you still have a little bit of latitude. Also playing with some new lengths. Midi lengths have been very on trend this season. Some handkerchief hems. Asymmetry has been really big. We're starting to experiment with the cold shoulder, which we've seen a lot in the market. It's gained a lot of traction. Kind of looks good on everyone.
Yeah.
I think everyone kind of likes their shoulders.
Yeah. It's kind of a new sexy.
It's like a new sexy. It's like you don't want to show off, anything else. It's just a little bit of a peak.
Yeah, and it keeps you nice and cool in the summer.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's right in line with all of the trends that we've been talking about in these Facebook Lives. The midi length is so great.
It's very important.
Yeah, so wonderful. Okay, cool. So, this is a fun question.
Okay.
What do you think is the most fun thing about working for London Times?
I think the most fun thing about working for London Times is really sort of what I touched on at the beginning, is just that everything happens right here. From the inception of a concept or an idea, we are London Times, so our design team goes to London and shops the stores and observes street style, and they bring back inspiration, and as a company we all meet and kind of drool over all these new ideas that they have for us. And it's put into play sort of over the course of market and production, and working with our buyers, and working with our stores and e-com. It's so important now, and just really sort of seeing how things can translate from an idea to actual finished product. And if we want to just look at our London Times dress here, this is sort of a great representation of the finished product.
Yeah.
But really everything is sort of here under one roof. It's very collaborative, and it's just really exciting to be part of the process.
That's so cool. I mean, I think that's one of the fun things about the relationship between London Times and Gwynnie is that we get to kind of get some of that inside scoop.
Absolutely.
And then there's really a connection there.
Yes,
which
definitely.
I think is very cool.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
absolutely. Okay, so great. So you talked about the London Times woman being a sort of variety of body types and shapes and sizes. And so what do you think is the most exciting thing about creating styles for the plus market?
I think the plus market is so exciting just as a category right now. I've been at London Times for about 2 years, and even in the 2 years that I've been here, it has changed and grown, and just more quickly, I think, than anyone even really knows what to do with it, which is so exciting. It's definitely kind of a customer who, she's probably actually our most confident customer. She loves color, she loves print, she loves great modern silhouettes. There's just so much sort of untapped potential, and so many new different ways for her to shop and wear product, like the Gwynnie B model. It's just a really exciting time to be sort of working with such a quickly shifting market.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And that's what we see around the site too, is that we
Definitely.
see our customer really loving prints and colors and,
Yep.
and bold things that they get to try out.
Yeah.
Because nobody has to commit.
Right, and,
You know?
and she knows what she likes, and
Yeah.
she likes to be seen, for sure.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's awesome. So, you know, we kind of have just been talking about it, but just to cover it, what do you think makes Gwynnie and London Times a great team?
I mean, just really going back to the synergy that we have between our two companies. You know, the buyer I work with, she comes in at the beginning of the season and she just has a really amazing ability to sort of conceptualize what we have on the line. She knows who the customer is. She knows who the Gwynnie customer is. She knows who the London Times customer is. And there's just such great, you know, sort of automatic magnetism between the two. And it's almost natural.
Yeah.
She'll make a call out and say, well, I think maybe for our customer, it would be better to do it this way. And then I'll say, oh, actually, we've already engineered it that way. Let me show you a sample of something, you know, proto for you to look at. And it's very natural.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Dina.
Dina.
She is a great buyer. She's been with Gwynnie for such a long time. She really knows
She is
the customer. So it's so good to see it together.
Yeah,
like
we
that.
definitely ask her for intel just about product and what she sees. We feel that she's a great kind of barometer and really has her pulse on what's going on. So
Cool. Awesome. So, okay, here's a great, more like style-y question. What are the secrets to finding the perfect dress for any occasion? What do you look for?
I think that one of the biggest secrets is to know what the rules are, but not be afraid to step out of them. I'm not saying you should wear a white dress to your friend's wedding, but to just really know who you are. Say, I know that I like this silhouette. I like this kind of print. Prints don't look good on me. I like, you know, to show off this part of my body, and work within whatever you're comfortable with, and find something that makes you feel good about yourself.
I think that's a great tip, and we really encourage like exploration and trying out new stuff and new styles, and you never know what's going to look good on you until you actually try it.
Exactly.
Yeah. You mentioned the shift earlier, which is not always my best shape, but I did find that if I size up and I belt it, that's a great way to take. So if you see any of these shifts on the site that you're seeing so many of, and you love a print, try it out. Maybe it's not your shape, but maybe you can kind of like make it your shape. You can try something that'll encourage you to step outside.
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. So great. And so then my last little question is about, do you have any tips for looking confident in any look?
I think that fit is, everything is in the fit. I don't care if your dress costs $40 or $4,000. If it fits, it can look like $1 million. And I can't tell you how many times I see people wearing things that if you just did the $20 of alterations, it would just elevate it just that much, that one little bit. And I think that's a really great testament to the way that Gwynnie B works with its brands and works with its customers, to have the level of confidence to know that a London Times dress is a pretty consistent fit, and to have the confidence to be able to ship our dress to the customer and know that the customer, they're going to get it right more times than not.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are confident in the size that you have from London Times, you're confident closeting in that size, and it will likely be the good fit for you, which is fantastic.
Yes.
We love that about London Times. So I think that's pretty much all we've got for today. So thank you so much for joining us, Laura. This was amazing.
Thank you.
Guys, if you want more of this content, please let us know. Please comment below and tell us what you want to see. Let us know what you want to see from London Times. We're all listening. We're really excited to see what you have to say. So have a great rest of your day, and enjoy the summer.